Alright, time for a Trundle game. I will be playing against the Rammus here, which should be a pretty good matchup for me. Because if you time your Trundle ultimate and steal their resistances when he's in W or has his Jaksho stacked in W, you're going to be well off, let's say. So that's definitely something to look out for. Yeah, that's mostly like the thing with this. I'm going to be able to steal a ton of resistances from him. And I can build quite like reasonably to like get a bunch of max HP damage on him as well. So it's going to be a good matchup for me in the jungle here. Towards top here, it's Poppy against Camille, so top lane gank should be fairly easy. I'm definitely going to look for those early on if I can, to try to give the Poppy the lead as quickly as possible. But Malphite tank a hit. He has a shield anyway. Our W here for more auto attacks. It's going to be able to smite this for sure. Good. You can take a potion if you want. You don't really have to. We're definitely like rushing a TM at, so all the gold you could save is honestly what I would recommend, because yeah, every single bit of gold counts. I cancelled my auto attack there. Whoops. We're probably gonna go look for some type of clear that is not a full clear, because it's just gonna take a bit too long. I'm most likely gonna go for like this into red into a top gank. Make sure I take the pillar on level 3 as well, of course, and then see if I can get an early gank there. I mean, you can full clear, by the way, if you have to, but we already see the Camille pushing, so it's not really that necessary, you know. Good. I'm just gonna ping what my plan's going to be here. It's always important to let your top laner know what the plan is. Hopefully she doesn't die. She did die. Bit of a rip. She doesn't have teleport on Poppy either, so that's unfortunate. That's just one of those situations where it's like I'm definitely just trying to sprint towards top lane as fast as possible, but my top laner just dies, you know. A little awkward. Alright, let's see it. She doesn't have flash. If I'm fast enough, she's probably going to try to recall here or push out this wave. Wait for Poppy for a little bit here. He's level 2, but this guy's level 4. Just walk up. We hold pillar here to do that, so I can hopefully catch up to him. My pillar was poorly placed, though. This could end up badly for us. Wait for this W to time out. It's not gonna happen, man. The Poppy is too weak. Oh, that sucks. That's a really rough one. I didn't place my pillar correctly, unfortunately, which really, really hurt me there. Just gonna take the boots here. If I placed my pillar slightly better towards the wall, she wouldn't have been able to walk past it so easily. Or if Poppy just had her W, which I don't think she had yet because she died level 2. That's rough. Oh well. It's a bad start, but we'll see how things turn out, I suppose. It was a pretty optimistic fight, seeing as Poppy was 2 levels down. I'll definitely like admit that, but you know, I thought she was going to be fine. I think it would have been fine as well if I placed my pillar better. But alas, I did not do that, so here we are. Smite that as soon as possible to get the smite cooldown ticking again. I am not in a great spot right now. That definitely hurt me quite a bit, because now I'm also behind like an experience overall. So this has put me on quite the bad situation. Very high chance here that Rammus is going bot lane in this situation. I have no wards. He has 2 ward charges. She should be placing wards. Especially in that situation just now, she had time. Okay. All I can do now is just keep clearing, really. I don't think a top lane gank... it might work, to be honest. It could work. I'm walking the camp here as much as I can. Making sure I take as little damage as possible. Problem here is like now Camille's so strong that I don't think a gank would work at this point. Which is kind of annoying. Especially since he's probably hitting level 6 soon. If I could get the kill, that would be great, you know. Oof. Close one. I hit 6. Blocks was still 5, yeah. Okay. That's a rough one. Guess I get some XP here, perhaps. Might as well take some. There's no way she beats me in a 1v1 here, right? Ah, actually. I'll just have to take the XP. I mean, this is already worth it for me. Really being able to take this is great. Oh, oops. That one's my bad. Alright, my back is at least good here. I got my Tiamat. My top laner is very, very doomed, though. I mean, off of that early play, like, what can I say, you know? Definitely partially my fault, but also, like, she just lost a straight-up 1v1 before I even got the chance to get the top lane, and I was rushing for it. So if that happens, that just sucks, you know? Alright, just gotta keep clearing. Hit level 6. After level 6, I think the kill on Camille is reasonable, still. Because Trundle Ultimate is great for, like, resistance reduction, so damage output should be, like, more than fine at that stage, you know? It's just a matter of, is my Poppy gonna be able to survive lane, you know? Okay, I just got spotted, which means right here. I'm just gonna do Gromp hit 6 and hopefully go bot, perhaps. I think Rammus is looking bot here as well. Plants should be here. There's the Rammus. I need to hit the level up here before I do anything. There's the plant. Okay, got the ult on him. Focus the Rammus down first. We go for Ashe after. Not bad. That works out for me. I'm very tanky there, as you saw, like with those Rammus resistances. He had his W up, I used my ult on him. Was chilling after that one. I'm not allowing this guy to walk up to the wave at all. Wait! Okay, fine. I had to bite my minion. Oh, bad. But at least I still got him. I am a dumbass, but at least I still got him. We take those. Alright, fine. It works for me. It's whatever. That's rough. Yeah, this sucks for my Poppy. I'm gonna have to go top lane and push out that wave. It's okay, man. I mean, the good thing... Like, I trade there with a death. Because... I mean, I'm probably still gonna die with the Rammus chase, to be fair. But the Zeri loses a lot there, honestly. Pretty decent. Still got the kill because I bit the minion for the Tiamat AoE kill. After I slightly made a mistake there with my click. Just gotta keep up my clear speed for now. It should be fine. Okay, 16 seconds on ult, which means I can kill the Camille with that. This is possible. This would be a really, really good kill to get. She's walking away, obviously, because this is warded, but that means Poppy gets the free farm, so I don't mind it too much. Also, another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing. Checking if you're subscribed. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Come on, Poppy, my boy. That was literally useless what he just did there. This guy just hard griefed it. I'll take it. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate that. I know Fizz is coming top lane here, but... yeah, that's fine. Poppy's not worth anything anyway. Camille was worth a lot there, so this is a good trade. I have to push out this wave. I have no choice. This is gonna be really bad for Poppy if I don't. Look at this wave. Like, if I don't shove this right here, this will freeze for Camille, and that would be insanely bad for Poppy. So this has to go in turret. There's the TP as I expected. Because it's in turret now, at least Camille can't freeze and Poppy can't be put out of the laning phase completely. Now gonna shove back towards Poppy, so that should be good for her, hopefully. At least somewhat good for her. Like, I know she's in trouble as it is anyway, but yeah. At least Camille can't freeze now, you know. Oh, that's gonna be a great Misfortune ultimate and a good flash as well. Malphite ultimate, beautiful. Lux Q not so much, but well played bot lane, nice, good stuff. Oh god. That is an optimistic fist. I mean, the trade's worth it for him. I don't know why Misfortune walked at him with like 2 HP, but fair enough. Ooh, that's good turret damage. That's a very good trade for Poppy. That's gonna keep her in lane for a little bit. I mean, not the best early game, I would say. Definitely some things that went wrong, but overall still looking pretty good, I would say. Getting that Camille kill is absolutely massive. Get the dragon as well, good. I'm just teleport, okay, fine. I was about to run mid to take the entire... If she doesn't back, I have to, though. Oh god, okay, well, she's not recalling, so I guess I should have ran mid lane. Just get him away from the turret. Might be able to bait and engage here or something. Should have ran mid lane faster because I didn't expect the Lux to stay. I thought it's like I saw her have teleports. So I was like, okay, she's just gonna recall. Maybe she got like back cancelled. That could be a possibility. But I figured she was just going to recall. And she was just gonna instant TP mid lane. But she delayed herself a lot, so she actually still missed out on the wave. Just keep clearing for now. It's fine. Keeping my tempo up. This like scaling against that team is going to be no problem whatsoever because Rammus is just going to get all of his resistances taken away. Do a fist on mid lane for a play. There he goes. I just place my pillar down for the assist. I'm gonna get the turret plate here. Mill is okay, fine. Look at my resistances, man. There's nothing he can do against me. This is why Trundle is so fun against Rammus, because there's just nothing to be done. That's like just hilarious. You saw my resistances right there, right? Like that's why I like picking Trundle into Rammus, because there's literally nothing Rammus can do. He presses W and he loses instantly. Because you just press your ult on his W and he's screwed. 6 out of 10 KP is pretty solid. But this is also why this is going to be so good, because that's just going to remain the thing for the rest of this game. All I have to do is ult the Rammus on the W when he presses it, and he just loses the fight instantly. Because the amount of resistances I get there is absolutely crazy. Let's see if this works. I think we should be able to 2v1 her, realistically. Especially with Poppy having Ignite and all. Ah, bad pillar. Just slightly out of range. It's going to push back towards Poppy, so I'm just going to recall. Yeah, just take the recall. But my pillar was slightly better placed. She probably would have died. Are you serious, my god? How the f did you know? That's annoying. Don't do this to me again. She should be dead here, surely. There's no way she survives that. That was way too greedy. Yep. Dumbass. That was not something she could go for, especially against the Poppy as well. Like, I just pressed Trundle Pillar and she has a difficult time escaping already, but then Poppy on top of it, just like... bad choice, you know? Oh, that's rough. I needed a little bit more gold. I will just buy myself some steel caps here, I think. No, I should buy mercs, to be honest. I definitely should just buy mercs. RCC is annoying. The only one that steel caps will really be effective against is the Camille. The rest is just, not really. I'll just get those right now. I would have bought the Titanic, but I don't have the money for that, unfortunately. Like a little bit off. Also not going to send there and wait for that time. The next back, I'll just get it. We're putting in work. Like, we've definitely held bot lane a lot, and we've swung top lane back around a little bit, at least. It's like a kind of a trade-off for that early situation. Definitely want this dragon. Make sure I hit this as well. Just want this dragon on spawn. Okay. Perfectly acceptable. Just need to finish off my smite here. I'm going for blue smite, by the way, because it's just the best smite for overall tempo. Just walking at people. Very, very good smite for that. The green one is playable, but I mean, I have double tenacity already. Especially here mercs as well, like starting of the game, like looking at that team, that it's just not a Ninja Tabai team. So you're gonna have mercs on top of that. I mean, I guess you could technically have something else as well. That works. Hoping to get the pillar just off in time so I get the assist on the Camille as well, but I was not able to do that, unfortunately. Enemy team is in deep trouble here. Perfect. There's the Rammus. Oh, got my pillar poorly placed once again. He ults out, that's fine. Yeah, with his ult up, I mean, there's no way we would have killed him anyway, so that's fine. To be fair, that one was a blind pillar, though. I don't know exactly where he was positioned, so it was kind of a guess. But either way, he probably would have ulted out anyway, so... I'm gonna clear up these camps real quick, and then we look for the Titanic as soon as possible. The enemy team is not looking good right now. I mean, Camille is still looking kind of strong, you know. Poppy is definitely behind. But she can always just be like a utility type of tank champion anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. I just finished this Jug Show. Gonna ult this guy right away because he pressed his W. I'm not surviving this one, I know this, because Camille was just gonna clear me out. But the TP came in here and we were already like committed enough to the fight that I didn't really have a chance to run anymore. So I was just gonna take the best amount of trades I was gonna be able to get. I was worth quite a big shutdown, but it really was what it just gonna, like, it just was what it was there, you know? I kind of had to commit. A lot of true damage from Camille does kind of suck. Definitely need some magic resist against that team. A lot of magic damage output. Force of Nature is going to be my best bet for that, I think. So that's what I'm going to be going for. So let's get the magic resist here. What is... okay. Oops. I guess. It's okay. I mean, that death there was just like... I just had to commit. I didn't really have a choice. I was either gonna like get a bunch of them or just I was just gonna die. I don't think I had a chance to run anymore. Or I just had to not engage that fight whatsoever, but I think that would have probably been slightly worse. Maybe. This is fine. Camille is like one of those champs that I have to worry about a bit, you know. See if I can get a good position here on this Ashe going bot. Or Zeri going bot. There. I'll just walk her out because the Malphite left me. It's unfortunate here because I would have liked to play aggressive with my Malphite there, but my Malphite had no intention of doing that, so I just have to run. I was hoping to catch somebody going to bot lane. If my Misfortune and my Malphite walked with me on that one, that could have been that could have been good for us, but because they didn't, they just completely walked away as well. They were not even in the vicinity. I just have to run. So I just disengaged there. I need to place this Herald down soon. Maybe I can make it. Nope, couldn't make it. I'm just gonna have to place the Herald here. There's nothing else to do, really. Press the ult on that, because that's just a free kill. Take those. Gives me a ton of resistances for now as well. Good, just run through. I can't keep chasing that, that's too deep. Yeah, I just basically abuse Rammus resistances to the absolute maximum, as you saw every single time so far. All of these fights, I'm so unbelievably tanky because I just hard abuse Rammus ult or Rammus W with my resistances. I'm not going to keep pushing, that's just stupid. Keep pushing there when their enemy team's respawn timers are way too low is just not good. Best way to get over the wall right now. Make sure that that's in range for Dragon. Quickly clear up this Dragon and then recall. Perfect. Get a nice back off, get the Force of Nature here. Pick up a health crystal going into the next item. Not sure what that item is going to be yet. I'm thinking just go in Stoneplate, to be honest. Just get a ton of resistances from that, perhaps. Or I could just go like Thornmail, maybe. I could even go like more offensive and just go Blade of the Rune King. Because I can definitely afford to go more offensive in my build when I'm playing against the Rammus. Or not just specifically Rammus, but any tank champions you're facing. Like, let's say I'm playing against the Sejuani, for example. That would work basically the same way it would work against Rammus, but Rammus is just slightly more effective. Because my ult's gonna give me every single resistance I need, basically. Just ult him. Press ult on this guy. Perfect. Get my resistances from 3. Chase the correct ones here. Ah, that Zeri is annoying as hell. Let's clear out some wards here real quick. This should be perfectly fine. Oh, he already did it. I was about to place my ward over the wall there. You, Baron, please. Don't care about the Camille whatsoever. Just finish Baron. It's not their jungler, so she can't steal it. Basically what I'm saying. Yo. Team! Dude, just ignore the Camille. We don't have that much time. Their enemy team is going to be back here fast because we don't have enough Baron DPS, like, generally speaking there. Our Baron DPS is extremely low. I'm the highest Baron DPS we have, basically. So we have to focus down the thing, and if they don't do it, then it just kind of, you know, it was getting a little bit close there. Because at that point, the amount of time we're taking and the amount of movement speed this Rammus has potentially out of base with his Q and stuff, it was starting to get to the point where he could maybe make it. And just ignoring Camille, unless she actually jumps into us, is the better move. Because she would then have to commit to the play, and then we don't have to waste too much time, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go for the Thornmail here, so I have to damage the healing reduction as well. I'm gonna be able to deal with the Camille a little bit better in general. It's a good item for reflect damage as well, since they tend to be hitting me quite a lot, since I'm trying to frontline a lot. I would build like a random ones or like a Frozen Heart, for example, but it's not really that great against their team, to be honest. There are many tank items you can build. Like, tank items are just generally very situational. I don't have enough money. I was about to say I think I have enough, but I don't. I really want to hit level 16 before I try something else. Because I want to have that extra ult rank for the Rammus. There it is. Huge. Extra ult rank is definitely what I want there. 19 out of 25 KP. That's very good, actually. Gonna keep pushing for turret here. Press that. Thank you, Rammus. Thank you for the resistances, buddy. I appreciate that so much. I'm just way too tanky, basically. There we go. Very good. Yeah, that's just like basically I just abused Rammus once again. It's just way too good of a matchup. There's nothing he can do. All he does is the second he presses W, I press ult and it's over for him because I get so many resistances. So, yeah. Well, there we go. That is it for Trundle. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button below. I went quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing 25.8k damage, which is very, very good. Very high damage output, just definitely carry function, you know. Lux did a good amount as well, the rest not so much. I mean, yeah, good damage from me. We have true damage dealt at 2200, not bad. Damage to objectives here at 42.7k. This should always be high as a jungler, especially if you're the winning jungler. This should be a sky, like there's no one should even get close to you. So that's always something to look at. And if that stat's low, then you know you have to fix something. Healing done at 14.1k, that's really good. Damage taken at 39.3k as well. That's a lot of damage taken. Like, the rest of my team didn't even come close. I tripled their damage taken, which means I had a lot of teamfight impact because I did the most damage, and I also took by far the most. So this is looking really, really good here. Self-mitigated damage at 42k here as well. So very good stat there. I just took so much damage, which ended up making team fights much, much easier for my team in general, because they didn't have to deal with much, right? Like, my team, basically every team fight had to like 1v4 Camille, and that was about it, because the rest was hitting me. And I could just abuse Rammus's W stats for my ult, and then essentially become unkillable, while also draining the Rammus at the same time and stuff. Like, it's just really, really insane matchup there. Gold earned at 15.1k. And then for the runes, Lethal Tempo had some very solid uptime. Regeneration with Triumph. Last Stand for not the most damage here. You can definitely, like, pick, for example, Coup de Grace. If you are feeling very confident, you're going to stick on high HP. In this matchup against the Rammus, sticking high HP is generally very comfy because, again, all you have to do is press the ult on his W. So I could have done that. But even in those situations, like, having the Last Stand is just generally better, especially for early game fights. Because on the top lane fight against, like, Camille and Rammus together, for example, this could have potentially made a difference, because one of them was, like, one hit away from dying and stuff like that. If this rune can make a difference in those situations, it is already worth taking to get your early game off a little bit better. Because, I mean, as you saw, this early game was fairly slow due to getting slightly unlucky and making some slight errors as well. So Last Stand is just one of those things that fixes those for you, you know? Tenacity then unflinching for just a bunch of CC reduction alongside Mercs here as well. I mean, you can obviously get these two together and then get steel caps, but this game wasn't particularly great for steel caps, so just get Mercs here. And conditioning for some bonus resistances, which obviously works really well as well, because it's a percentage. So, well, if you have ult and your resistances go up and up and up and up, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That is it for Trundle. See you guys in the next one. Bye.